Good morning and welcome back to another Board Shorts of Kirby Smith. I'm Kirby Smith and I'm standing here with Mr. Al Minner, who is the city manager of the city of Leesburg. Good morning, sir.
Chairman, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. So today we're going to learn a little bit about Leesburg that people may not know about.
Well, talking about Leesburg is my favorite topic, and we appreciate you coming down here to the lakefront city to talk about our fine community.
Yes, sir, and what a beautiful community you have. You know, being born and raised here, I cannot believe the transformation that the city of Leesburg has gone over the last 8 years alone. Can you let me know a little bit about what y'all are doing here in Leesburg?
Well, 8 years seems like a long time, but in government, it's not too much. You know this, right? And one of our focuses as we're standing here in our historic downtown has been a focus on downtown and trying to revive it and address some of the blight issues and some of the things that aren't so pleasant with a bunch of different projects we've done.
And you've got some really cool things coming down the pipe. Can you explain a little bit about what's going on with that?
Absolutely. One of the projects we did is called the Historic Downtown Renovation Grant. And as you see, we've got a few of the buildings that are multi-story. So the commission cut out about $1 million to come up with a grant program where we could incentivize developers to come in and do rehabilitation on some of the older buildings. The hook there is we were looking for a multi-use, so a commercial on the downstairs and residential upstairs. The project is to get more people downtown, living downtown, and then more people to come down and do commerce downtown. So those are the type of programs we're trying to do to encourage development and get people downtown.
So families that live within Leesburg, you have a lot of programs dedicated around youth. Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. One of, our motto is the lakefront city, and one of our primary goals is to live up to our motto being the lakefront city. So with that comes sporting activities, but not just on the lake. Like the county's helped us a lot with some of the TDC grants for some of the improvements we've done on the lakefront. But we're also expanding it to our sports facilities where we've also received some help from the TDC and the county. So we're trying to use our two premier sporting facilities, Sleepy Hollow on the east side of town, where all our diamond sports are gonna go, so baseball, and softball. On the other side of town here at Susan Street, we're in the process now of converting those fields into giant rectangle fields so that we can market and bring people in, play lacrosse, soccer, rugby, football. And those are two of our biggest projects. And then the third project back to the waterfront is we're redeveloping the marina. So between our downtown and our sports complexes, we're really trying to encourage people to come, live, work, and play in Leesburg, as well as get people to come visit us.
So not only do you have active tourism through your soccer and your rugby and your lacrosse and your softball and your baseball, but the city of Leesburg has hosted a multitude of professional bass fishermen.
We certainly do. This year, for example, we held the Super Bowl of bass fishing. Fishing is a big part of being part of the lakefront city, right? Or getting back to our old motto, the big bass, where the big bass bite.
That's exactly right.
Still do here in Leesburg.
So what are some of the cool things that you're revitalizing? I know you mentioned Pine Street with your aquatic center, but you're doing more on Pine Street than just the aquatic center.
Yeah, downtown is a big priority. So we just finished the Aquatic Center a couple years ago, and now we're also trying to reinvigorate the minority community old business district. Then we're also coming back and doing some other projects. We just recently purchased the Tropic, and the concept there is to bring more nightlife to downtown.
What would be the draw to bring somebody here to live, work, and play in Leesburg?
You can do everything in Leesburg. You can fish, you can work, you can play. It's wholesome. We have great ambiance, great friendships. It's really America in miniature, and that's why people need to be in Leesburg, Florida.
Well, I can tell you one thing, it's absolutely wonderful working with you. You've done a wonderful job here in the city of Leesburg. Keep it up. And that's all we have for Board Shorts of Kirby Smith. See you next Wednesday.